Hello there, Crazy Gamer here, or Gamer Gaming. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter how you refer to me. Just not by my Discord tag or real name, please. Okay, so the hell's that? So, oh god, no. I just realized what that is. So, that's something you do not want to fight. I'll just say that because if that's what I think that's what I think it is. He probably has a lot of gunfire. I mean, weapon fire. I mean, whatever you want to call it. Firepower. Yes, that's the word. So, this here is the economy guide. I'm gonna say economy. It's not really an economy. It's more of just stuff. This here was explained in my last video and how it works, what it does. For shipbuilding. If you already have a good ship, I still suggest you watch it because it's not really shipbuilding, it's more of, well, survival guide. So even things you didn't use could be useful. So you might be wondering, why the hell am I going to the planet? This is why. As you can see, the devs didn't make a new model for bases. I'm not complaining, I'm just being salty. For no reason. Mostly because I'm bored and tired. Okay, so you might be thinking, what the hell is that? Why do we need it? Here's the thing. The economy works on factions. So if you're just starting out, join the biggest faction in the server. This one would be the USSR. But I'm not part of that, and I will be releasing my own faction. But first off, this game has to be a bit more popular for me to invest that much time and effort. So, what do you do now? Well, it's easy. You stay here and wait for that to become your flag. It might take a while. And possibly a bit of ground contact. Possibly, I'm not quite sure. Sure. God damn it. Speaking. Yes. Okay, so as you can see, it's white now. Which means it's ready for the taking. So you just come here and you capture it. This will generate passive income. And as you can see, that there is a player who captured this before me. Funny story. I actually fought that guy like half an hour ago when I was still using a tank ship, literal tank. This here will generate passive income, blah blah blah. Basically, that's how you get these stuff without actually doing anything. What's the problem here? Well, the problem is that you have to be, well, monitoring it. If you're not watching it, chances are it's gonna be taken over again by the other players. Each planet has its own its own resource that it has. Oh my god, what the hell's happening to my voice? Anyways. Again, resources depend on the planet. Now, traversing around is quite simple. You just have to turn off the space dampeners, and you are ready to go. Of course, slowing down is the problem here, but we're not gonna talk about that now. We're gonna talk about economy, yes. So, let's say you finally have items that you wanted to sell. You respawn first. Great, you respawn. You're here, inventory sell. Now, I suggest you don't sell everything. I'll show you why now. Because of this. This here is where you can buy special weapons. For example, the railgun, which requires this. This is a shard of something. I can't recall. It drops from a special meteorite, so I suggest you don't start off PvPing, and you actually do start off. Well, half PvP, half mining, because you never know. That there was the notification that I got something from my faction. Let's see what it was. I don't know. Oh, it was rock. Don't worry, sandstone, whatever that is. Doesn't really say. Okay, so these things cannot be bought by money. You have to, well, trade them or craft them. I'm not sure what this says. Yeah, that's not gonna help. A lot of these things can be useful in different ways. What do I suggest you get? Currently nothing. I don't even own any of this, but if I'm going off of experience, a Gatling gun would be great. It's strong, good range, and also it basically shreds anything. I also should suggest this. Mining tool grade 2. Faster mining. Always great to have. And if you're really just gonna be like a Star Trek fan, or just gonna play U-boats, torpedo is also a good option. Everything else could be, well, I don't know, ignored. I mean, autocannon is also great, but I mean, why use an autocannon if you have a Gatling gun? I mean, cheaper and everything else, but I mean, again, these two, debatable which is better. Well, this is basically a must-have. This here, also questionable. Photon cannon. Don't know what it does, because I still don't have it. I'll probably be releasing a new video about that. The series, the Iron Engine, blah blah blah. Anyways, back to the task at hand. So you're going to sell. As you can see, at 0, you can't sell anything. Wrong. This here is how much you want to sell. So I want to sell 100 because I had 200 before and I like that number. Boom. This is for how much you can sell it. Pretty good, right? Basically enough to, well, build a new ship. Different values go to different things. For example, this. That's how I got rich. Same with oil. I think. Nah, close enough. You got the idea. So you sell what you have a lot of. And keeping control of these certain things is a bit hard, especially when you have unwanted guests or competition. So I suggest, again, join the biggest faction in the SERP. This case, just like check what planet is owned by who, and then if the planet, the guy who has the most planet is the guy you want to join. In this case, SSR, USSR. Wait, who it seems made an upgrade since I last fought him. Yeah, I fought him, I think. Okay, so thanks for watching. This was my survival guide on the economy. Next guide, I don't know, maybe weapons. Travel. Asteroids. A lot of options. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Goodbye.
Spring is here, a suffering is here. Life is Skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Of course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we poison the pigeons in the park.